Today we have Miss Kaye, and I hope you came prepared with your big idea. She is here to help you learn how to execute it, no matter what it is. I will let her tell you a little bit about her and let her go ahead and take over.
Yes, so welcome everyone. I am so excited to be here and to have this opportunity to share with all of you all. My name is Kaye Guidugli, and I have a long career of working with youth of all ages, from being a Baltimore City school teacher to working with mentoring programs for young girls, middle and high school age, to running a program for incoming academically at-risk freshmen at the University of Maryland, College Park. So I like to say that I specialize really in that 11, basically all of young adulthood from, age 11 through about 21, 22, working with students to set goals, achieve their goals, and stay on a pathway to really get there. So I'm super excited to be here talking about overcoming barriers and restoring. Some of the youth were sharing that there is more that you all want to do, but feeling like you either don't have access to the right resources or don't have the power to create the change that you want to see in your communities in response to the very troubling summer that we've had in our community. And so I wanted to be able to come on, talk with you all about your ideas, talk a little bit about goals and obstacles and resources, and then really take that time to dig deep with each of you to talk about what are some of the goals that you all have, what's the change that you'd like to see in your community that it may seem like a big, audacious goal that's out of your reach to do as an individual, and so that we can talk about how you can begin to make that happen. About goals, we tell people to set goals and to create a plan on how to achieve them, and yet we fail to talk about the obstacles you may face in the process. And what happens both to teenagers and adults is sometimes when you face those obstacles, people quit because you weren't expecting them. And that can happen with your academics. That happens sometimes for young people who are pursuing college degrees. They're going along and then all of a sudden something might happen that's financial and they say, well, I can't do this anymore. Or when you are creating your goals for yourselves, also having a plan in place in case things don't go as planned. So instead of being surprised or stopped in your tracks, you can say, okay, well, I planned for the possibility that things may not be perfect. And so now I can adjust. And so Carol Dweck I think she was a psychologist. She started off with, it was called Theories of Intelligence when she first did her research. The mainstream, she called it mindset. And so what she found was that people who believe that your ability or intelligence is fixed over time don't tend to do as well. I mentioned I'm an educator. I always use education examples. So if you fail a math test and you have a fixed theory of intelligence or mindset, you say, oh my goodness, I'm not good at math. I'll never be good at math. It doesn't matter what I do. I might as well give up. But if you have an incremental theory of intelligence or a growth mindset, you would say, oh, I didn't do well on this math test, but I didn't study very hard. So next time, if I study more, or if I do more practice problems, I may be able to do better. So the person with a growth mindset believes that their skill level or their ability may be able to change over time. And so having that positive mindset, that positive outlook, that belief that your actions can create a different future or a different reality, that you play an active role in creating the, believing that you are able to change an outcome based on the work you put in, will carry you very far. So when you are facing some of those thoughts, to kind of remind yourself that, your actions can produce results.